Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash.
The one who's still elders and apostles of great milestone. And shalom to everybody in Modi, who pushes right into sincere journey through it. And brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica, with me back.
Yashaya.
And today we just want to touch on the list of keeping the laws to the best of your ability. Knowing with us brothers in the truth, we know that we are under grace, but the point of keeping the laws to the best of your ability, right? At some point, brothers may at times take it light, but as the scripture says, rehearsing the righteous acts. Rehearsement is not something you take lightly, we're supposed to take it serious, right? It's like a practice, you're training for the real thing, and you're supposed to take it seriously. When those start doing the Spirit with us on edifying brothers on that point. Let's get into the scriptures.
This is Judges 5:11. They that are delivered from the knives of the archers in the places of drawing water.
Alright, the place of drawing water is referring to servitude, Is in my fine times when they are going to the land, the clone back them when they lied to Joshua. He say they come from far, but them here go away and then also come bring gifts and support when they actually leave the land when we overtake. After when Joshua find out who them be, he basically make them servants of drawing waters and wood. This is the show you we are basically servitude, they want servant, they want slave. Right. So we rely on for enslavement or captivity, what we are going to do?
Right. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh.
Right. The name of the Most is Yahweh. Let's put that point out there as well.
Right.
And the true name of his son is Yahushai. Right. The Most High true name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahushai. And the true Israelites are the so-called Negroes and Americans, Hispanics, and Latinos. Right. Our people basically get scattered to the four corners of the earth. Right. From this truth resemble you understand it, you believe, is the meaning you're an Israelite to the point. Right.
Right. And the righteous acts of Yahweh is the law, statutes and commandments that we set for the people. You have to govern the people. You have to keep us clean, to keep us separated from the other nations. You know what I mean? You can name, there's a whole lot, 613 that we say that we did. You know what I mean? And they all of them set in place for our righteousness. And with the scripture really, I say that you rehearse, or look up the word rehearse. You know what I mean? When you're practicing or when you rehearse, you take it serious. Rehearse is a serious part of the whole thing. You know what I mean? You take it serious, man. Just like when you have a football game, you have a training session before the actual event, before the actual game. And you can't slack off in training. You say to slack off in training, coach now going to use it. Then you're not going to get picked. So it is that serious. You know what I mean? We use another analogy of a boxer. When I'm a box, when I'm go for the big fight, the main event, all of the training when go through the rigorous training, the pressure when putting body under to actually accomplish that kind of skill then when I'm going in the ring. It's very difficult, man. It's very serious. So when you say rehearse the righteous act, meaning you take it serious, man, to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? To the best of your ability. I will look up the word rehearse. Go on.
This is rehearse. Rehearse from Merriam-Webster. He said to prepare for a public performance of a play. It's a piece of music. Let's go to the full definition.
Okay.
So to say again, to recite aloud or formal manner. And we can get rehearse.
Yeah, you try the rehearsal?
You can get rehearsal.
You get rehearsal? Alright, go on.
So get rehearsal,
Read about that one day.
He said to prepare for a public performance of a play, a piece of music, etc. by practicing the performance.
Right, and the word practice, then your word practice means to do something again and again in order to become better at it. See? So you're not going to stop until you get it right. And if you don't get it right, then you can't be a part of the squad or you can't be a part of the team. See? And right now the Most High are dealing with an elect, 144,000. And the original 44,000 are rehearsed the righteous acts of the Heavenly Father right now. See? And if you don't get it right, see? You can't be a part of the team. Which you're a team, you go back to nation or lineage. See? But all of that, you know what I mean? Under the, as a scripture, we're going to the scripture to show you that I know the work Savior still, you know what I mean? But Paul I tell you that, hey, when you're going in the Paul writings, Paul will make you know, say, yo, hey, we keep the law same and we establish the law just the same. See? So we are practicing, we are rehearsing, we are having a conscience to the ones that we can't keep and keeping the ones that we can to the best of our ability. See?
This is part I mean is to train by repeated exercises.
Right. Okay. So we just finish Judges. He said, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel, then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
Yeah. So we rehearse the righteous acts here, which is the laws. Right? Some of them are, for instance, keeping their beard. You see me? And, yo, right now we don't need to line up, yo. You see me? No one needs to line up in this truth. You see me? So you cut that out completely. You don't need to cut off all your beard, they can trim it. That's fine. You see me? We call it dress it. Because the scripture says,
groom.
You see me? Groom it. That's fine. You see me? You don't need to put on a tattoo, right? That's off. You see me? You don't need to commit adultery. You don't need to name none of the forbidden food them. You see me? And basically, brother, you shared this with me earlier, right? For instance, you have to buy clothes online now. You have the option if you actually choose if you are getting in a straight material, because we're not supposed to wear mixed material. You see me? You have the option to choose it. Me personally, I like cotton. You see, time I buy nothing near 100% cotton. You see me? Right? But if you get clothes now, that's different. You see? But if you have a power your way, we have the power. If you actually do the righteous after you're done, you're not rehearsing. You see me? Not practice it. You're supposed to keep it to your best ability. Once you have power to do it, you do it.
And the ones that you can't do, you know, you have a conscience to it. So the conscience come in. See, conscience about it, yo, when if we can do this the right way? When if we can keep the Sabbath the right way? You know, because a lot of the times, you know, brothers work on the Sabbath. Baseball is when the Sabbath fall in. And then your conscience a beat, you say, yo, man, yo, today's a lot of rest. I'm not putting me for that work. You know, so then you have a conscience towards it, the ones that you can't keep. For example.
And if you can, while chances are you choose a day when you can't work, you know, it's alright, you know, up on the day, because the day is a Sabbath. You see, that is reversing the righteous act. If you cannot work on that day, and you choose to go work, you're breaking the Sabbath, yo. And the judgment feet, as the scripture said, put him to death. You see me?
This is Romans 3 verse 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yea, we establish the law.
Establish it, yo. Keep it to your best ability. Make it be known, yo. It's a public thing. It's the way you keep it, yo. You don't want to shun it. It's the most to be really established real quick.
Yeah, because watch it. You're not a nigga in the world is supposed to look like the same thing. A nigga in the world in bar phone and inside and the piece of horseshoe they call it. The whole like top left. And the bar on the side. And then the top left. Or them road around the side and you have the big bunch of hair in the top of your head.
Fucking nigga.
You're a nigga in the world that's supposed to look like the same. You know what I mean? Not
be separate.
Be separated, man. You see a nigga in the world that pass one on your side, ball out, ball around, ball. The scripture says make a ball on your head. The ball is up on your head.
That's a law.
You know what I mean? You're supposed to line and mark the corners of your bed or your head. And your niggas ball around on the head side. Men, whether you're young, coming in the truth, if you're young and coming in the truth, we're going to make you know. We're going to make you know that's not acceptable. It's either you get to the program, then, or you just not belong, man. See, it is that serious, and not that way I said, you know, you want to kick you up because you know, you're not keeping the law, you know, you might give you some time, you know, if you adjust yourself. But hey, somewhere down the line, you can't continue doing that, man.
You sure they don't believe?
You can't.
Israelite. You're supposed to keep the custom of an Israelite.
Can't.
So you work with your faith, get the faith, build up, get an understanding of why you're an Israelite and why you can teach and forget it. You naturally, you're supposed to keep, as we always explain, what Paul really show the Israelite foreigners them.
Yeah.
Yo, make we start from faith, having faith in your Yahushua.
Because that's what gets you saved, man. Because we say that's how you get saved by grace. It's Scripture telling Ephesians, by grace are you saved through faith. Not of works, you know. So when I say, yo, if you don't get it, you can't be a part of this thing, or you know, the most we say you believe in Yahushua. Yes, we could start from the first and build up your faith. But somewhere down the line, that shit they have to stop. Then you cannot continue then to feel like you're gonna ride it right out doing the wrong things, man. Because the law set in place to show you wrong from right. Then to show you what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Then and the ones where you can do, you do it. And it is simple for you do the things then. You know, you have to make no ball on your head. It's simple enough to do that. It's simple to keep your beard. I tell you it's simple, man. Then there's no hard to it, man. So,
we have a definition. Established. This is established from Merriam-Webster. It said to institute as a law permanently by an enactment or agreement. You see, we see institute it, you will make it. I'm going to look up the word established. It said the act of enacting, the state by enact. Let's see if we can get enacting. Right, to perform some things such as seal in a play, right, to establish by legal or authoritative act. Right, so you make it known, you push it out there. Right, and when them, for instance, out in Jamaica, them, for instance, they will act one law and establish it by the police force when they break the traffic light. They pay the penalty, so they make sure, so they make strict measures that people don't break the law then, as I face the judgment. Same thing we do, we establish the law, we make it be known. Is if, for instance, say a brother in a camp, I'm a commit adultery, they kick him out. Is if you don't believe in Yahushua, right? Because scripture tell you plain, don't commit adultery, don't commit adultery, you stay far from it. Is if you do that, then simple means you are being a nigger.
Yeah, because adultery is as a punishment to death too. You know what I mean? So if you say, if any man do that, you are dead at the remedy. You know what I mean? And you get cut off. So is it that you can have a conscience, you don't have a conscience towards that? Or you do it and say you have a conscience, you have a conscience towards it.
So why you do it?
So why you do it? If you have a conscience towards it, conscience mean, yeah, you was saying out here, you say, your conscience have beat me. You know what that mean? You're tormented when you do something wrong. See, or you can't torment if you know which position you're in and when you do something wrong. What happens next? Or your conscience have beat you, say, shouldn't do that, I feel that wrong. You know what I mean? And when you actually know the good, know if you do good, and you don't do it,
to him it is evil.
To him it is sin, man. To him it is evil. See? So if you know say you can't do that, and you don't do it, you're in the wrong, man. See?
Why you continue in sin? We have James 2, faith. Which is James chapter 2, verse 14. It said, what doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he had faith and had not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked and destitute by daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warned and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doeth it profit?
And that's what law that fulfilled right here. Love your neighbor as yourself. See, what Yahushua said to the young man was a good master, what good things can I do to him then to eternal life or to have eternal life? In telling the Lord, then, even though ultimately Yahushua said, say everything what you have and follow me. Because he said all of them things they might do. He did do the right thing, but to be perfect, then you have to believe in Yahushua. So Yahushua make perfect the law, he will fulfill the law, and he will make you know so you have to have faith. Faith without works is dead, man. See? So Yahushua said to him, say, and their mother and their father, love the neighbor as thyself. You know, them thing they tell you, man. See? Love thy neighbor as thyself and love the Lord thy God and all. See? And he telling you, keep my commandments. So Yahushua was here establishing and pushing, just like what Paul did. Then Yahushua was pushing the law, was establishing the law, was enacting the law just the same. But guess what? The ultimate is to have faith in him, is to believe in him. Then, so that shows you say, oh, hey, you can't take the law simple, man. When you can do it, you do it. It's that serious, man. Then,
he said, even so faith, if it hath not works, it is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works.
Right. Yeah, and this is all, sometimes you might be home or you're in a certain situation where you know that I'm against the law, but based on the situation, where, for example, you're going a car. You know what I mean? For example, you're going in a car and you don't know if which part you go sit down a woman with the panoramics, that just get up from this one. Or you sit down beside a woman in a taxi with the panoramics child. Or maybe a woman at home.
Or you live with your family.
Or you live with your family. You know what I mean? Maybe a woman at home and you don't know if you go, where you gonna go? And I like you have a house somewhere else. You know what I mean? Them things they're supposed to have pain. They say, yo,
that's how we need to leave.
That's how we need to live here. You shouldn't have pain and say, yo, I'm not gonna leave this place, man, because
people are made say, oh, we can't keep the law, you know.
Can.
You're supposed to always come to your mind and say, alright, this is going off. My homie, I can not go off.
Can.
And they come to a roadblock now, you say, oh shit. And the next result is we need to let you show. You're supposed to always have made the law them, you see to tell you that. So meditate upon them, yo. You see me? And I see a law always have them by your mind. That's why you sit there with you say you should have to know. Is remind them by your wall. You see me? Right, so you always them, you always be aware of them. We're not going to say, oh, Joe, we are not grace now, you see, we can just keep it. We're good, you see, because it was a way. No, you know.
Yeah, niggas used to do that. You know, our people, you know, the wicked of our people used to do that when they do the sacrifice. You know, they know that they have a lamb, or we have a couple of dove. You know, we can sacrifice, so they go do the wickedness and come sacrifice the dove where they have put on. And put on the dove here, put on that goat here for the sacrifice because he might commit adultery. See? So that's hypocrisy and that's not having a conscience towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushua laws, man. See?
Yeah, that we can get put to death.
When the scripture says, you might put in laws in our mind and write them in our inward parts, man, which our mind, you might put it there, man. Why you might put it there? Because it all pertains to the conscience. And when it says put it into the conscience, it means that you have it up here, so. And you know it, and you do it. Then, when you can't know, you do it to the best of your ability. You continue to yourself. See? Read Romans. This is Romans 6 verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Or shall we that are dead in sin live any longer therein?
Okay, verse 12.
Yeah, man. Verse 12. Romans 6 verse 12. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body.
And we know sin. Sin is a transgression of the law. Is the mean? So breaking the law, you know, that is. So scripture say what? Like not breaking of the law, therefore reign in your mortal body. Is the mean? So yo, what say we can keep it to your best ability. Because remember, you know, this is what the Most High house. Is the scripture say you're not supposed to defile it. By breaking the laws, you are defiling the house of the Most High. So you're supposed to be blameless, as the scripture said. So when you come down to the point of judgment, you're going to keep this, keep the one, this, what. Here is what we couldn't keep the one that I'm going to do it, yo. Okay. And you want to hear, thou faithful servant, you never basically the kingdom.
Okay.
But if you don't keep it, that way you're the wicked and slothful servant, is going damnation. Which is the biggest fear for us brothers in the truth.
And part of the keeping the law is for what? Love your brother. And we execute the laws among each other, among ourselves. You know what I mean? That's what the law really show. You know what I mean? Show forth, man. But we did mention, because the video I did from last week, but we did also mention that, when they do the videos then to edify the body, that's also keeping the law too, because that's also loving your brothers. You know what I mean? That's because if you're building up brothers, then you're feeding, especially if you love me, the Lord said to Peter, if you love me, feed my flock. That's showing love, man.
And give them and share the life unto them and useful in a dead state of mind.
Because what we have is life, man. What we learn is life, through Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, and the apostles and down. We get life, through these words. So we want them to have life too. If them out there asleep, we want to wake them up so they can have life too, man.
Yeah, don't be selfish.
Don't be selfish. You see me, so we want to do just like how we get it and we love it. When we get it and we feel alive. We want them to be quickened to, man. See, so that's love. When you are fulfilling the law, when you do all of these things, man, the work, man, show me you said faith without work is dead, and that's part of the work. See, that's keeping the law. So, but you have something? Alright, yeah, you can go. This is he said that he should obey it in the lust thereof. Neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto the Most High as those that are alive from the dead, and your members are as instruments of righteousness unto the Most High. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Continue.
Yeah, verse 15.
What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
Straight on to the point, yo.
Right.
Should you still live in sin, yo? You can't keep a law and not keep it. No, the most I forbid, yo, is we establish the law. Keep it to your best ability, sincerely. You know when you can keep a law from when you can't keep it. You know. If you're an hypocrite, you're going to be judged for it.
Yeah, and for example, the Sabbath. When Sabbath come, alright, try prepare, man. Try do some, fry some chicken before the sundown. Prepare some sandwich or, set some bread aside. Do a little shopping, man, and put certain things in place that you have to light in the stove when it touch 6, man. And when the Sabbath come, nobody play some video game. Nobody go up on your phone, Instagram, or whether you're on social media, you go up on social media and or you play some video game or you watch football. Nobody do them things because Scripture says if you do your pleasure upon him Sabbath, man. So you try that thing, you make Babylon, you this thing, Egypt, this thing, you think not perfect, I just watch some football match. One football match now go do nothing. Zane, that's not having a serious mindset or conscience towards the Most High laws.
Can you not watch it?
And you don't have to watch it. Zane, you're not dead if you don't watch it. You're not dead if you don't go on Instagram or social media whatsoever. You're not going to die, man. Zane, and even if you're ever dead for the righteousness, you're shy. So be it. What is that, man? Zane, so we have to try.
Then push some pork at you.
Push up, yeah.
If you don't, you miss, you will lose your job. Or you will lose your family, you know what I mean?
Can.
Oh, yo, you use take off me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we can find out. Can close to this. This is Proverbs 3 verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandment. Mine. You know, I have a conscience to it. I have them up here, so man. He said, but let thine heart keep my commandments, for length of days and long life, and peace shall they add unto thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh and man. See?
I'm going to have a quick one. This is 2 Ezra 15 verse 24. Woe to them that sin, which is breaking the commandment, and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, and defile not my sanctuary.
Right.
For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivered he them unto death and destruction.
Okay.
Next verse, it says, for now are the plagues come unto the whole earth, and he shall remain in them. For God, Yahweh Shemel shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah, close enough.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so now I want to close out giving our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash.
the one is unto elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the full leg.
Shalom.